It's the show that magicians around the globe don't want you to see. The Masked Magician is back, out of hiding, daring to expose the world's most highly guarded secrets. You'll find out how they perform amazing appearances, death-defying escapes, baffling levitations, astounding vanishes, mind-blowing sleight of hand, and impossible illusions. No magician is too famous. No trick too big. No secret too sacred. The magician's code will be forever broken on magic's biggest secrets finally revealed. Tonight, the Masked Magician pulls back the curtain and exposes the secrets to levitating a sleeping beauty without hidden wires, making gorgeous women appear inside a sealed crystal chamber, impaling a lovely lady with an imposing iron spike, plus the most baffling illusion of all, defying the laws of space and time with a door to another dimension. And much more, right now on Magic's Biggest Secrets Finally Revealed.
First up tonight, the magician will demonstrate a classic illusion that has been performed on television countless times and in live performances all over the world. His assistants do a little dance to get us in the mood. Good job. But no matter how talented they are, he can always use one more. Here she is. Nice. She steps up onto the chair and reclines on a board that is resting between two other chairs. Now another assistant enters. This one is apparently repossessing the furniture. The magician places the girl in a trance as his other assistants wrap her in a sheet that was hanging down from the board. Nighty-night. Beneath the board, we can see that the magician is standing on a raised platform so we can see him work his magic. He does some conjuring, and the girl rises. The assistants remove the chairs that were supporting the board. She's floating in mid-air. Slowly, the girl continues to rise. The magician motions, and one of the assistants returns with a stainless steel hoop. The magician passes the hoop around the girl once to prove that there are no wires or other supports. She's really floating in the air by magic. He passes the hoop around her a second time, just to be sure, before the assistant takes it away. Now the magician commands the girl in the air to float back down. This is amazing. And we can see there are no wires. He asks the two assistants to return with the chairs. They place them beneath the board just in time to catch it before it floats all the way to the ground. The sheet is removed, and there you have it. A beautiful girl who can levitate by magic. So how did the magician make his lovely assistant levitate before our very eyes? Here's how. When the illusion begins, a board is supported on each end by wooden chairs. The assistant takes her position and is wrapped in a sheet. This sheet conceals the first secret. Hidden behind it is a steel mechanism that is holding up the board. The chairs are merely there for effect. Without the sheet, we can see the mechanism supporting the board and the girl. When the magician steps behind the girl and up onto the platform, his body hides the mechanism from view. But how does he make her rise? The platform contains the next secret. Concealed inside is an electric motor that is connected to a hydraulic piston powerful enough to support the girl. The steel mechanism is attached to the piston, which raises it into the air. The platform's carpeted top contains the next secret. 2 switches are hidden beneath the black carpeting. When the magician appears to be conjuring the power to levitate the girl, he's simply turning on the power to the motor. One switch causes the hydraulic piston to rise, the other causes it to lower. With the board attached to the mechanism, how does the magician make it appear that it's unsupported by passing the solid hoop around the girl not once, but twice? The secret here is the design of the steel mechanism. This S-shaped metal tube is connected to the board. On the first pass, the magician slides the ring close to the board and on the inside of the S. When he comes to the end, he slides the part of the ring that is trapped inside the S back around the other side. This frees the ring from the S-shaped support and makes it appear that it has passed completely around the girl. Careful choreography is all it takes to navigate the maze-like support while making it look nonchalant. Since the audience is busy looking for overhead wires, passing the hoop around the girl convinces them she is floating by magic. Even I'm about to believe it. Next, the magician steps on the down button, and the hydraulic piston lowers the girl back to her starting position. The chairs are replaced beneath the board, and the illusion is complete. Not so amazing when you know the secrets. Here's a classic piece of close-up magic that some street performers present as a brand new miracle. The magician shows us an ordinary slip of white paper. As we can see, it's nothing special. As we can also see, his hands are completely empty. He sets the slip onto the table and picks up a box of kitchen matches. He takes a match. Just one. Closes the box before striking, lights it, and then lights a candle. This is a good time to tell you not to try this at home. Next, he takes the slip of paper and crumples it into a ball. He touches the paper to the flame and, whoa, it flares up. But it hasn't burned. He unfolds the paper and it looks different. It's magically transformed into a $100 bill. A little warm, but still cold, hard cash. So how did the magician burn an ordinary piece of paper into a hot 100? Here are the secrets. When the trick begins, the magician shows us an ordinary piece of paper. First off, it's not ordinary, but more on that in a minute. As for the matches, they are ordinary, but the box contains the next secret. With the drawer slit open, there is a space to conceal something in one end, the money that he's about to make appear. See? It's a genuine, slightly crumpled $100 bill. Before the trick begins, the magician crumples the bill into a ball so that it can easily fit inside the end of the matchbox. This way he can show his hands empty at the start of the trick. He slides the drawer out just far enough to allow some room for the bill, which he stuffs inside. There it is. Here's how it works. When he's ready to burn the paper, he takes out a match, slides the drawer back in, and the bill slips into his hand. Here we see how he does it. There's the 100. With the money concealed in his palm, the magician lights the candle and prepares to burn the white slip by crumpling it in his hand. What we don't see is that he's actually crumpling the white paper around the 100. When he burns the white slip, the real bill is inside, ready to appear. But why doesn't the money burn up with the paper? Remember I said it's not ordinary. It's special chemically treated flash paper that burns instantly and creates bright flames. The 100 is unharmed. All the magician has to do is reveal it, and the trick is complete. But the real money is in knowing how it's done.
Up next, the secrets to creating beautiful women from a cloud of smoke, and the mysterious comings and goings through the door to an alternate universe. Then, find out how the magician loses his stomach and lives to impale an innocent girl with an iron spike.
I really like this Regal Torex. And it offers a panoramic moonroof. Look at all those stars. Kind of makes you feel small. Well, technically we are small. Not me.
Which all-new Buick Regal would you choose?
Another full moon. 18 days left to file our taxes. But TurboTax has CPAs who can review your return with you for a maximum refund. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Intuit TurboTax.
7 years, never a scratch.
That's more than a scratch.
What do you think about a new truck, buddy?
State Farm knows it's more than a truck, so why not give it the protection it deserves?
I am so sorry.
Talk to a State Farm agent today.
This time, everything will be by the book. Everything.
License and registration.
You think maybe your buddy's getting a little old for this?
How are you Mounties now? Or should I say Meounties?
Say what now?
Should I shoot him? Who, Papa?
Super Troopers 2.
I barely made it. That could have been Grizzly. I think someone took a growler in here.
Shoot him.
New theaters everywhere, 420. Rated R.
That's how we do it on the farm.
Cut. I break the lunch.
Barbecue Pringles? Pizza Pringles.
You made barbecue pizza.
Wow.
Wow.
Add a jalapeno.
Spicy barbecue pizza.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, you can stack different flavors?
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
Stack flavors, make new ones.
I've had 3 people try to eat me today. 3! Ooh, lucky penny. Anyway, sometimes I wish I were human.
Whoa! Look at me. I'm human. Do you want to eat me?
No.
Do you want to eat me?
No thanks.
No? Would you like to eat me? Nobody wants to eat me. I'm the luckiest.
You dropped your lucky penny.
Man, I look good.
You're still short and bald.
We can see all the way through. But on closer inspection, we can see that the clear chamber conceals a black shade that divides it in half. With the black drape behind, the black shade is impossible to detect. Hidden behind the shade is the first assistant. When the magician shows us that the chamber is empty, he doesn't walk behind it. He conjures up some smoke, signaling a stagehand to turn on a concealed smoke machine which quickly fills the cylinder. As soon as our view is obstructed, the assistant releases the shade and seems to appear from nowhere. With no smoke, we can see how quickly the shade rolls up out of the way to reveal the assistant. Once she's out of the chamber, the magician is free to walk around back because the cylinder really is empty. But where does the second assistant come from? The secret here is in the base of the chamber, which is much deeper.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
Un message en français suivra.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Canadian government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack is occurring against Canada and the United States of America. 6 nuclear missiles have been launched from unknown locations and are expected to strike Canada and the United States within the next 15 to 25 minutes. Due to the uncertain facts of these missiles, all Canadian residents should seek out a fallout shelter immediately. If members of the Canadian Armed Forces direct you to a fallout shelter, please follow them for your safety. If no such shelter exists in your area, get as far underground as possible. Stay away from windows. Using everyday household objects, put as many walls and layers between you and the outside world as possible. You should get together a basic survival kit, including a flashlight and a hand-cranked or battery-operated radio for use during your stay in the shelter. Stay tuned to local media for further information. Do not venture outside until it is declared safe to do so. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will be speaking on all stations shortly.
Nous interrompons notre programmation. Ceci est une urgence nationale. Des détails importants vont suivre. Le message suivant est transmis à la demande du gouvernement canadien. La commande nord-américaine de défense aérospatiale a détecté le lancement de 6 intercontinentales.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
Un message en français suivra.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Canadian government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack is occurring against Canada and the United States of America. 6 nuclear missiles have been launched from unknown locations and are expected to strike Canada and the United States within the next 15 to 25 minutes. Due to the uncertain facts of these missiles, all Canadian residents should seek out a fallout shelter immediately. If members of the Canadian Armed Forces direct you to a fallout shelter, please follow them for your safety. If no such shelter exists in your area, get as far underground as possible. Stay away from windows. Using everyday household objects, put as many walls and layers between you and the outside world as possible. You should get together a basic survival kit, including a flashlight and a hand-cranked or battery-operated radio for use during your stay in the shelter. Stay tuned to local media for further information. Do not venture outside until it is declared safe to do so. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will be speaking on all stations shortly.
Nous interrompons notre programmation. Ceci est une urgence nationale. Des détails importants vont suivre. Le message suivant est transmis à la demande du gouvernement canadien. La commande nord-américaine de défense aérospatiale a détecté le lancement de 6 intercontinentales.